Ladies and gentlemen, the National Director of the Minority Business Development Administration, Mr. Henry Childs.
I came from D.C. to give you a message from the future. I want you to imagine that it's the year 2050. In the year 2050, minorities will be the majority population of the United States. Are you ready? In the year 2050, artificial intelligence will have completely transformed business. Make no mistake, the robots aren't coming. They're here. In the year 2050, space will be a booming industry. Do you have a plan for space? And I want you to think about these questions because the year 2050 is right around the corner. And if you don't have a plan for space, for artificial intelligence, for the workforce of the future, then you're 10 years behind, your competition will come for you, and they'll eat your business. So I'm going to give you 3 rules to future-proof your business. Rule number 1, get to the money. I want you to see opportunities and run through barriers. Now, I know a lot of you feel like you're running the 100-meter hurdles, and everybody else is running the 100-meter dash. That's good. I want you to run through every single hurdle. I don't want you jumping over hurdles. I don't want you going around hurdles. I don't want you tiptoeing up to hurdles. Is that a hurdle? Right? Run through the hurdles, because I guarantee you, if you run through enough hurdles, people will get out of your way. In fact, they'll want to join your team. So let me tell you about a hurdle I had to run through. One time I'm up against a super tight deadline. I got 3 weeks to turn around something that takes 3 months to do. Wonderful. Let's do it. I go straight into execution mode. Let's get it done. No excuses. So I start driving my team super hard. And one day, one of my staff comes up to me and she's like, "Now, Henry, this is a marathon, not a sprint." That is the wrong thing to say to Henry Childs, all right? So I'm like, but I'm a sprinter. And we are going to sprint our marathon. And we did. And we completed that project in 2 weeks, all right? I need some of you to start sprinting. Because do you know what they call people who sprint their marathons? Winners, all right? So let's talk about winning, okay? There's 2 huge opportunities on the horizon: infrastructure and opportunity zones. Infrastructure, what do we know? We know that the president proposed $200 billion to leverage $1.5 trillion. $1.5 trillion. Let's assume minority businesses get, what, $300 billion or $400 billion of those dollars? The question I want to ask you is, can your business even handle a $500 million contract? Do you have enough employees? Are you networking with the right partners? Are you in the right state? Opportunity zones. You know about the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. Part of that legislation was opportunity zones. Raise your hand if you've heard of opportunity zones. Okay. Now keep your hand up if you know how to make money in opportunity zones. Not so good. So I need you to research opportunity zones. Go on Treasury's website. Talk to the MBDA staff. If you're with MBDA, please stand up so that they can see who you are. This is my squad. This is a team. Please give them a round of applause. Now, we're going to be out there in full force. We have an amazing booth. These are going to be the people that can help you grow your business, okay? So, research opportunity zones, build a plan, execute the plan. So rule number 1 is get to the money. Rule number 2, no data, no dollars, okay? Now, I don't know why when I get up here and talk about data, people act like I'm talking about colonizing Mars or something, right? It's data. It's not that hard, okay? Data is your friend. Data is king. No data, no dollars. And when you get good data, and please make sure it's good, you got to use it. I can't tell you how many times I have a CEO ask me for a sit down, okay? So I'm like, good, let's talk. The first thing out of my mouth is, show me the data, let me see your numbers. And sometimes, I gotta be honest, I just gotta be like, look, your numbers, they suck, all right? They're not good. And that's when they wanna get emotional and they wanna talk about the mission and how many people they serve and how great of an idea it is and how it's going to change the world. Change the world. So I'm like, well, show me the metrics about this change. Break it down to quarters. Quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4, and show me how you're going to crush every single quarter. If you want to change the world, you need to crush every single quarter for a decade. That's how you change the world. Rule number 1, get to the money. Rule number 2, no data, no dollars. Rule number 3, go global. According to the Census Bureau, and I love the Census Bureau, shout out to Census, all right? According to Census, there are 7.5 billion people on this planet. 7.5 billion. There's only 328 million people in the United States. That means only about 4% of the world's population lives in the United States. That means 96% of your customers aren't here. But you only do business domestically, right? I need you to think bigger. I need you to grow, scale, dominate. Okay, I'm closing, and I'm always closing, all right? I'm always closing. A, B, C. A, always, B, B, C, closing. Always be closing. I got that from a movie, by the way. All right, so I gave you 3 rules to future-proof your business. Rule number 1, get to the money. Rule number 2, no data, no dollars. And rule number 3, go global. Now, I know it's super early. Y'all were expecting a rah-rah speech, fireworks, pom-poms, whatever, but I'm not that dude, okay? That's not me. I came from DC to give you a wake-up call, okay? The future is coming. 2050 is right around the corner. Crush the future. All right. So, I want to thank, on behalf of the Secretary of Commerce, Secretary Ross, MBDA, I want to thank Adrienne Trimble. She's sprinting. Let me tell you something right now. And I know you guys have a board of directors meetings. It's going to be a sprint. And I just need everybody in this room to get ready because we have a great opportunity to do wonderful things together. I want to say since 1983, every U.S. president has issued a presidential proclamation designating National Med Week to recognize the vital role that minority entrepreneurs play. And you got everybody in this room plays a critical role in this economy. And the reason why it's so important that we prepare is because if our minority businesses do not grow with the minority population, the United States could be in some problems. So it's up to us to make sure the United States remains a superpower. So we're getting ready to celebrate National Med Week, where MBDA pays tribute to minority entrepreneurs and advocates that have basically demonstrated leadership in advancing minority businesses. Tonight is our special reception. So I need all you guys to get through the day, come celebrate with us. MBDA has a humongous booth. I don't even want to call it a booth, all right? You'll see it when you walk out in the pavilion. It's wonderful. We're going to have people there to serve you, talk you through maybe one of your things you want to go export, maybe one of your things you want to go domestic but want to go in different markets. Our MBA team will be there for you. So I want to thank the MBA team and all their hard work, but I want to also bring on the MedWeek Award winners on stage. Maybe I should go get them. And what? You see? That's what you got to do. You got to lead. You didn't get a cue? So before I do that, talking about getting to the money, all right, got to thank the sponsors. So I want to thank Facebook, Raytheon, and IBM for making this event possible. This is a team. I'm super proud of everybody on this stage. MBDA is just honored to be with them. They're going to be around. Make sure you meet with them, talk to them. They have been sprinting, and they're going to continue to sprint. And on that, I am finished. So thank you.